Ever stared at a phone screen at 2 in the morning, watching your whole world crumble in a single notification? I have. The little green bubble popped up on my wife Amelia's phone, glowing on the nightstand. The group name, goodbye party. My name? My goodbye party? I wasn't going anywhere. But as I read the preview message from a guy named Mark, my heart stopped. Can't wait to see the look on his face when he's finally gone. You'll be all mine, babe. My blood ran cold. This wasn't a party. It was a countdown to the end of my life as I knew it. If you genuinely enjoy our stories, please subscribe to the channel. Tell us where you're from, what time it is right now. It's always fascinating to know how far our story flows. The next morning, Amelia was the perfect wife. She made my coffee just right, kissed my cheek, and talked about restaining the deck of our Lincoln Park brownstone. All I could see was that message burned into my mind. Jake's goodbye party. Who was Mark? Did they mean gone? For days, I was a ghost in my own home. I watched her every move, my stomach in knots. She'd laugh at a text, her eyes sparkling, and tell me it was just her sister. But her phone was suddenly glued to her hip, always angled away from me. The warmth we once shared had turned into a polite, chilling distance. The humiliation was a physical ache. We'd been married for 7 years, the golden couple everyone envied. I had supported her through law school, celebrated every win, and loved her with everything I had. Now, I was the subject of a secret group chat, the butt of a cruel joke. I felt like a fool, replaying every moment, searching for the signs I must have missed. Her late nights at the firm, the new, expensive lingerie she claimed was to spice things up for us, the sudden disinterest in our future plans. It was all there, a trail of breadcrumbs leading to this gut-wrenching betrayal. One night, she came home smelling of a cologne that wasn't mine and something else. Chlorine. Long day at the office. She sighed, avoiding my eyes. Just had to blow off some steam at the gym. Our gym didn't have a pool, but the East Bank Club, a luxury fitness club on North Kingsbury Street, did. The next day, feigning a work lunch downtown, I found a credit card statement I'd overlooked. A recurring monthly charge for a couple's membership at the East Bank Club, not in my name. The second name on the account was Mark Renshaw. Quick search revealed he was a partner at a rival law firm. Smug, handsome, and rich. He was everything I wasn't. They weren't just cheating. They were building a life together, funded by our joint account. That was the night I broke. Sat in my car parked on a quiet street overlooking the Chicago River, the city lights blurring through my tears. The anger and the grief were a tidal wave. I let it wash over me until there was nothing left but a cold, hard resolve. They thought they were untouchable. They thought I was a fool they could just discard. They were wrong. I wasn't going to have a screaming match. I wasn't going to let them see me break. I was going to dismantle their world, piece by piece, just like they had dismantled mine. My revenge began quietly. I started by installing discreet spyware on her home computer and mirroring her phone-us data to a secure cloud account. The Jake's goodbye party chat was a goldmine. They documented everything. Photos of them at the Peninsula Hotel, screenshots of our bank accounts with discussions on how to drain them, and detailed plans for Amelia to file for divorce the day after I was supposed to move out, claiming abandonment to get the house and a hefty alimony settlement. Mark even joked about planting evidence to make it look like I was the one having an affair. They were not just cheating, or conspiring to commit fraud. I became an actor in my own life, playing the part of the blissfully ignorant husband. I'd bring her flowers, tell her how much I missed her during her late nights, and even suggested we go on a second honeymoon. Her condescending smiles and pats on my arm were like fuel to the fire burning inside me. While she was out with Mark, I was meeting with the best divorce attorney in Chicago. I presented him with a mountain of evidence, hundreds of texts, location data, placing them together constantly, and financial records proving their conspiracy. His eyes widened. "This isn't just an infidelity case," he said. "This is a strategic takedown. We set the traps." I transferred all my personal savings and inheritance into a trust she couldn't touch. We documented her every financial move as she started siphoning money from our joint accounts into a new secret one. My lawyer prepared subpoenas for her and Mark's firm's records, timed to perfection. The D-Day was set for our 8th anniversary. Amelia had planned a lavish party at a rooftop bar overlooking Millennium Park. She told me it was to celebrate us. I knew it was meant to be my public humiliation, the final act before she kicked me out. All our friends, family, and her work colleagues would be there. The night of the party, I stood by her side, a picture of the devoted husband. She gave a toast, her voice dripping with fake emotion, talking about our unbreakable bond. As she finished, I took the microphone. "Thank you, Amelia," I began, my voice steady. "You're right, tonight is about honesty. And in the spirit of honesty, I have a little anniversary video I'd like to share." Her smile froze. "On the huge screens behind me," it began. "It's not our wedding photos, but a slideshow. A screenshot of the Jake's goodbye party group chat. A photo of her and Mark kissing at the peninsula. A text from her to him, he's so clueless. Soon we'll have his money and the house." Gasps rippled through the crowd. I saw Mark standing in the corner, his face ashen. Amelia's face contorted from shock to pure, unadulterated rage. But I wasn't finished. "Just so everyone is clear," I continued, my voice ringing out over the stunned silence. "While you were all celebrating our anniversary, a process server was visiting Mr. Renshaw. Another is waiting for you, Amelia, with divorce papers and a lawsuit for fraud and conspiracy. Every text, every photo, and every dollar you stole has been submitted to the court and to the ethics board of the Illinois State Bar Association. Your careers are over. The house is being sold. All your assets are frozen." I looked directly at her, the woman I once loved, now a stranger with hate in her eyes. "This isn't an anniversary party," I said, my voice dropping to a whisper. "This is your goodbye party." I placed the microphone down, turned, and walked away without looking back, leaving the ruins of her life smoldering behind me in the Chicago skyline. Months later, the city felt different, cleaner. The legal battles were swift and brutal. Amelia was disbarred. Mark was fired, his reputation in tatters. They lost everything. Sometimes I walk past our old brownstone on my way to my new apartment downtown. It has a sold sign out front now. I never heard from her again, except through lawyers. The silence she left behind is vast and empty, but it's a peaceful kind of empty. Last night, I scrolled past a photo of her online. She looked gaunt, her eyes hollow. She got what she deserved, but there's no joy in it, no triumph. Just a quiet, chilling stillness where life used to be. I erased her number, but I never deleted that first screenshot. The end.